Hey Siri, how many days until November 15th?
46 days. We are 46 days out, baby.
Cooking meal 2 now. Then I gotta go run to Walmart and pick up some groceries. I figure we may as well do like a little grocery haul. Show you guys what I'm picking up. From there, I need to meal prep chicken for my pre-workout meal. So I show you guys kind of how I meal prep chicken. And then we gotta go lift.
So last week I was on top of the world because I had food. This week, not so much. Bumped carbs down to, so we were at 375 carbs. We bumped carbs down to 200. We were also at 60 grams of fat. We bumped fats down to 40. Protein stayed the same at 225, but still quite a significant calorie drop. Are you too dark?
A bit.
That looks better. Yeah, pretty significant calorie bump. And with the calorie bump, my energy has also been, honestly, this week has been a really big struggle. I've just been dragging, lagging. I'm going on, I've probably been in, I think I've been in prep for like 19 or 20 weeks now. So I'm not surprised that I'm getting to the point where I'm just dragging. Like, I'm not really complaining by any means, but like definitely getting a little bit burnt out. But doesn't mean that we can't finish the next 6.5 weeks strong, baby. And food is definitely low. I would like it to be higher, but it is what it is. This is prep, rolling with the punches. Yeah, I really gotta get a move on because I was supposed to pick up these Walmart groceries, do curbside pickup. I was supposed to pick up these groceries like 2 hours ago, so they're probably like waiting on me, and hopefully they're not mad, but. Meal 2 is ready. Look at that bad boy. Thing's about to get deleted. Can't even see me. You guys totally distracted me and I burned these taters. They're definitely extra crunchy. Well done today. But food is food at this point. Still so good. Even just walking down from my apartment to the car, such a struggle. Energy is just so low. But I just gotta tell myself, it's all mental. It's up here, dude. It's up here. I'm awake. I have energy. Okay, if you're not doing curbside pickup when you get groceries, it's so easy. You can just place the same order every single week, go and pick it up. It takes 2 seconds. I'm just chilling in my car. I did not have to move. It can't really get easier than that. And especially like in prep, going inside an actual grocery store, it's the worst idea ever in the world because you just look at all the foods that you can't eat. Homeboy at Walmart just came out of the little door here behind my dirty friggin' windshield. Put all these groceries in my car, and now we're locked and loaded, ready to go for next week. I always forget how much of a struggle groceries are because I'm on the 3rd floor of this apartment and there's no elevator. So I had to carry all this, which isn't that much. I had to carry all this, like a freaking 30-pound camera and my water bottle, and still managed to use the keys to get 2 doors open. Anyways, grocery haul. So today, like this is a pretty light grocery haul. I think I spent like 60 or 70 bucks. Usually I spend good over 100. Right now, fats are really low, carbs are really low, so I don't really need to buy a ton of food. I've been doing beef and, I've been doing chicken and beef as my protein lately because I've had the fat for it, but I don't have the fats, so I'm just gonna cut beef right now and just stick to chicken. So with that being said, we've got 2 things of chicken breast. One of these is going in the freezer. One we're about to whip up right now because I need chicken for my pre and my post-workout meal. I'm just gonna go back here. All right, carbs. I love potatoes. Potatoes over rice in a cut, honestly, because potatoes there's just more volume, and who doesn't like potatoes? I go with shredded hash browns from Walmart. Honestly, slightly processed, but just for the convenience, it's worth it. In my opinion, we got 2 big bags of those, and then we've also got 2 Oikos 000 Greek yogurts for my nightcap at the end of the day. I'll go back and forth, but for the most part, I usually make like a yogurt protein bowl. We do go through a good amount of yogurt. Over here, I've also got just some hot pico. I could cut this up myself, or I could just buy the pre-cut from Walmart. Pico is just a really good way that I can add onions, tomatoes, peppers into a meal really quickly without having to like chop a bunch of crap up. Just easier for me. And then, holy crap, they gave me a ton. These are all jalapenos. I bought a pound. This looks like more than a pound. Jalapenos are also a really quick, easy add. I will literally grab a jalapeno and a pair of scissors and just snip, snip, snip. Love jalapenos. I'm just a huge spice guy. I love spicy. And then this actually wasn't from
Walmart. I made a pit stop by Sprouts on the way home, but bananas, we got organic nanners. I actually got these from Sprouts because I don't trust buying produce from Walmart, even though I just bought those jalapenos. That probably wasn't very smart of me. Great logic there, Nick. Melinda's sriracha. Sriracha is amazing. I put sriracha on pretty much everything. And then I've also got the Melinda's green sauce. Both of these have less than 1 gram of carbs per serving. Super, super easy sauce to work with that's prep friendly. Anything Melinda's is pretty fire. My go-to for sauces is literally anything Melinda's. G. Hughes, anything by G. Hughes is also really good. I really love their maple barbecue, their sweet and spicy barbecue, and then they make like a Thai chili sauce. That's so fire, but none of my Walmarts ever have it in stock. Nowhere locally ever has it in stock, and I just can't get it anywhere. Sucks. And then last but not least, to finish off this haul, like I said, there's really not that much. If you know me, you know that water is one of my biggest struggles, especially when it comes to prep. So I've got to add some Red 40 to the mix. Not the healthiest thing in the world, artificial sweeteners, but I've got grape drink enhancers from Walmart. Not the best thing ever. I'll be sure to cut them out whenever we get close to peak week. But for right now, it just makes, this is the only way I get my water in. Now, I wanna show you guys how I cook my chicken up because I make it really freaking easy and really freaking quickly. I set my oven to bake 420, blaze it. I just get an oven tray and some parchment paper. Parchment paper is down. Then all I do is get my avocado oil. And now, my friends, for the fun part. So you get your chicken, pick your utensil of choice. I choose scissors. That didn't work. And then all we're gonna do, my friends, is just take the chicken out, put her down, cut off all of the fatty, crappy, scary parts with the scissors. Just use the scissors to cut that shit right off. I like to just put it right back in, or like the chicken tray. Okay, we're back. All the chicken is cut. Then what I do again is I hit it with some more olive oil. And then after that, you put your seasonings on. Now me, I don't use any seasonings besides pepper because I want to be able to control my sodium. So I'll just put cracked black pepper. Sometimes if I'm feeling crazy, I'll throw some red pepper on it, but I don't feel really crazy today. Yeah, this way I know the only sodium I'm getting in here is from the chicken, and then if I want to add any seasonings on, just throw them on after the fact. Doesn't make that big of a difference if we're being honest. Oven is now preheated to 420 degrees, or close enough, 360 right now. Then throw that bad boy in there. 20, 25, sometimes depending on your oven, you can go as far as like 30 minutes. All right, it's been 25 minutes. Chicken should be done now. So I just grabbed my handy dandy meat thermometer, electric, $10, Amazon, pick it up. Then you open that bad boy up, you open up the oven, you look at the chicken, stab the thickest part. Make sure it is at least 165 degrees. That is at 165 degrees. Exactly, because I'm a fucking pro, baby. 165 is cooked all the way through. I like to cook it exactly to 165. You do this like me and you get juicy chicken every single time. I get one giant Tupperware container. I would prefer glass, but I only have plastic right now because I'm a broke bitch. And then another fun toy, chicken shredder, $10, Amazon. Hello. Take a piece of chicken, like slow, plop it in there. There you go. Now you got fresh shredded chicken, easy, makes it easy to prep in the future too. And then all I do is just dump it in the meal prep container. And then rinse and repeat that process. Make sure you turn off your oven too. All right, finished product. Tell me this is not the most beautiful thing that you've ever seen in your life. Ta-da! Meal prepped, chicken, literally, total prep time, probably like 5 minutes. Work smarter, not harder, baby. Pre-workout meal of choice today. This is pretty much the low carb variant of what I had last week, if you watched the video last week. All right, it's a doozy, but we've got 120 grams of chicken, 100 grams of rice, 100 grams of banana, and then I put cinnamon, sriracha, and some pink salt on top of it. Fire. I am somewhat worried about this lift though, because earlier, energy was in the gutter. I definitely feel like I have more energy now. You probably noticed throughout the vlog, I feel like I started like down here, and now like, I'm like up here. So we're adjusting, going with the flow. So I'm about to smash this, then head to the gym. That lift fucking sucked. My energy was so low. I just got in my head. Every set, every rep, I was like, I can't do this, I can't do this. But hey, you know what? We still got it done. We still showed up. We still put in the work. We still gave our 100%, even though 100% may not look like our 100% last week. Like, obviously, 100% at 375 grams of carbs is going to be a lot different than 100% at 200 grams of carbs. I didn't film the last 2 sets, or the last 2 exercises. I'm lucky I even got them done. Every bone in my body was screaming, don't do this. But I just kind of like had to like gaslight myself and say, I'm enjoying this. I'm having so much fun. I'm really wanting to do this workout right now. And when in reality, I just wanted to fucking die. Speaking of gaslighting, I'm about to go gaslight myself into trying to enjoy 25 minutes on the stairs. I'm gonna go ahead and wrap up this video here. Thank you guys for tuning in. This workout was definitely very low energy. This video was a lot more lower energy, but that's prep, that's reality, that's life. There's high days, there's low days. Today was most definitely a low day, but it's really cool to be able to document this journey. And I know a year from now, when I'm rewatching all of these videos, it's gonna be so cool to just see it all. Stay tuned. Hopefully this week we get food bumped. That would be really cool because I'm in the gutter right now. I feel like a full-on zombie. I'm doing my best with what we got. My hand is getting really tired from holding this heavy-ass camera. So if you like these videos, please like, comment, subscribe. They're a lot of work, but I enjoy doing them. And it means the world to me if you guys just drop a comment and just say, hey, man, this was a fucking dope video. Or if you got any ideas of what you would like to see in the next one, please let me know. I'm always looking for inspiration and ideas. So I don't want to do cardio.